I am famous, and to me it means nothing. And I don't even need to brag, and this is why I don't brag. I wasn't so much into music. I used to play football a lot. Wow. I loved sport more than the music. If I get the music popularity, I can divert it and go join politics if I really want to be a politician, because I have the numbers. I have the numbers. I need the money. If I have the money, then I'm okay. I can leave music. As you see, there are many artists that joined politics. Sure. There are many artists that joined business. You meet someone today on uniform, and you start behaving like your life is okay, and then they look at you and they look at themselves. These are people who don't sleep the whole night, just trying to protect you. But then there is you. You come with your own car. They're trying to stop you, and you don't even stop. You just pass, and you fuck them up. They think otherwise. We're like, okay, so what are they thinking? Okay, they are Al Nas Kubar.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Diary of the Brainer podcast. It's me, Bol Pasquale, and as usual, I promise you that every week, every episode is gonna be inspiring one, motivating one, and educative one. As usual, I'm so selective when it comes to the guests. Today's guest is someone who is talented, a very influential person in the field of music industry, South Sudan. It's none other than Ali Joma. Ali Joma, welcome to the Diary of the podcast.
Thank you.
The Diary of a Brainer podcast.
Thank you.
It's really an honor to be sitting down with you here because there have been a milestone about your career, your own life.
Yeah.
As usual, I start my podcast with one question. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm all right.
It could be a tricky, but
I know it is.
It could be a tricky one because,
it says a lot.
It says a lot, because sometimes you can ask someone that, how are you? And be like, fine, but there are a lot of things going in their life, being it career, being it personal life. So let me ask you again, let me refresh myself. How are you?
All right. Trying, work in progress. Always doing the best of me. And yeah, of course, I leave the rest to God.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let me go direct into the episode of today. We've known Ali Joma. Ali Joma is an artist. Let me say a superstar. Someone who's known by 1,000. You have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
So who is Ali Joma without this? The fame, the audience, the popularity. Who is Ali Joma?
Well, Ali Joma is a simple person, someone that doesn't like attention, a believer. I don't believe in religion, but I'm a believer. I'm a man of God, far away from church and mosque or whatever that's connected to religion, but I believe in God. And I'm a family guy. I'm a father. And yeah. So basically, that's Ali Joma without the fame.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So like, where were you born and where were you raised?
I was born in Bor. And I was raised in Bor as well. Yeah.
So like, what was like your upbringing like?
Me growing up, my life has been. I was more connected to the culture, the Dinka kind of living, definitely, because I was born in the village, and I grew up there before I moved to town. So growing up, I'll say that I've learned so much being with elders, getting to learn about the way of living as the Monjang people. So yeah, so growing up, I would say pretty much was beautiful.
Wow, that's amazing. So like, you made an amazing point. You said that the Dinka upbringing, whereby the culture, you're rooted into the culture.
Exactly.
So like, which part, like when did your realization of music tapped in within the culture of the Dinka?
I've always known music as something. It's part of me because it's in our family. My father used to sing, but I would say like mostly we as the Monjang, the Dinka people, I think singing I think in every household there's someone that sings, and then most of the praises we do it for. If you have a beautiful bull, you praise your bull, you sing a lot of songs about it and so on. Yeah, so I'd say so many people like in my family they had songs they sing, and my father happened to be one of them. So growing up, music has been part of me, but I never thought it was something that I was going to take serious as a career until in 2010 I felt like, because I think about me, I love to educate people. I'll not say like I'm wise or say I'm educated, but I feel like whatever little that I know, I should share it with other people.
Sure.
And I only realized that it's only through music that I am able to communicate to people, and that's when I took music serious. So music for me is one mean of communication, because I know you cannot call people and put them on a meeting. You cannot call everyone and put them on a meeting and start saying whatever you want to say. No one is going to pay attention, but music makes it easy for you to communicate whatever you want to say. So yeah.
So like the beginning of your music career, you believe that every journey, the reception of it somehow, sometimes people receive it well, sometimes people don't receive it well. So I believe your journey is not different from any other journey.
It is.
Yeah.
My journey is because I didn't struggle. There was no any rejection from
Any part.
people, like any part of music, because at first I didn't let anyone know that I was doing music. It's not because
Even your family?
yeah, they didn't know.
Really?
Yeah. So I recorded a couple of songs, and like I told you, I wasn't so much into music. I used to play football a lot.
Wow.
I loved sport more than the music. So I played football. So I was playing football, and then I started doing music. Like I told you, I thought it was the only way to communicate. But then I didn't want I didn't want anyone to know that I was doing music. So at first I was doing music, and then the influence back then, there was so much of R&B and the Western culture. So you need to fit in, do something so you can fit in. So I had some funny name, I was doing R&B music and nobody was understanding it, and then I felt like I am not following my vision, what I am supposed to do. My music should connect to people. Why am I doing a certain kind of music that nobody understands? My music is supposed to connect with people. So after a few years, I think 2 years, I was doing music. Nobody paid attention to the kind of music I was doing, until I said, okay, look, I'm gonna take this serious. So now I need to do the kind of music that people would love, yeah. And that's when I started singing now in Dinka, and and whatever that I was singing, had a message to people, and the reception was good. So people received the music like it was positive, everything, but they didn't know who was singing the music. Because I didn't mention my name, I didn't anything, I just did good music. So by the time I revealed myself to my family, It was a different case because they already loved the music I was doing. They just didn't know that.
They didn't know that it was you.
Yes, they didn't know.
Wow.
So it was just, they said, okay, look, if this is what you want, you love music, it's okay. Dude, as long as you're not going to be spoiled. I was like, no. Now you can see the kind of music I'm doing, definitely like it. It goes with whatever you people want. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. And
So they didn't know you before you doing that?
They didn't.
They
didn't know me. Yeah. And I also didn't want to be known as an artist, so yeah, I was just doing music because I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. So of course, just as earlier as I said, like always any journey has challenges and all this stuff. I was tackling the challenges that you face with your family, but clearly from what you've said, there were no challenges.
No.
They were recipient, they were positive about your journey. So like outside the family, were there much challenges that you faced?
Yeah. See, think about this industry, the entertainment industry, you know, it comes with a lot of things that you need to, you know, carry. And you have to carry your own cross. And so, music alone or the talent itself is not everything. There is so much that you need to put in. So being finance, you really need to put in, because in this industry you need to put in so much money and energy to be able to make more money. So I faced this kind of challenges because I was doing all this by myself. So you have to struggle as an artist to record your own music, to promote it, to make sure it's out there. So it takes the budget, but yeah, here we are. So
the rest is history.
yeah.
What was your first check like? How did it feel from the career at personal level?
Like, bro, like I told you, this I love this. This is what I love doing. So it felt great. Like, it's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
You know. I believe everyone is inspired by something. You said you're a footballer and then you just move into music industry. But within the music industry, I believe that there's someone that inspires you to, to go ahead. So I don't know if you can mention one. It could motivate someone else outside.
Yeah, sure. I would. I listen to Johnson Joglal a lot. While I was getting to be interested in doing music, I was already listening to Johnson. I was listening to Pancho Dengajang, then Nyan Kolmutian. So these three, I listened to their music. Nyan Kol's music was so educational. Same thing with Johnson Joe. So I'd say like the blueprint that I have in music is for Johnson. The blueprint.
It played a big role in your career.
Yes. I loved his sound, and when I said I wanted to be connecting with people through my music, I needed someone that would inspire me, and Johnson happened to be one. Because I said I wasn't going to do his kind of music. I wasn't going to do the way he sings, but I love his blueprint. I love how he put out his messages there. And I said I'm going to be singing in Dinka because I feel comfortable doing that. And it makes it so easy for me to communicate whatever that I want to communicate out there. So, yeah, Johnson Jongla.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, speaking of Dinka language, I think there have been a lot of criticism from the worldwide South Sudanese. Let's say South Sudanese at large. Maybe like Ali Joma is a good artist, but the problem is singing with the Dinka language. So, for me at personal level, I don't see any problem as long as you are educating a mass. So what is your take on that, the criticism? Is it constructive or destructive?
It's destructive in a way that it's crazy how people criticize you on something they have no idea about. See, we Junubin, there's one thing about us, and it's really going to hold us back from growing. We seems to know everything, even things that we don't know, and we easily judge. We just judge people, and that is it. So the same Junubi that is complaining about Ali Joma singing in Dinka is the very Junubi when you go to their own house, maybe they're the only ones that speaks English. Get it? and they'll contradict themselves. They want you to be the one to sing in English, and they don't. They don't even understand English. If you go to their families, maybe they're the only people that speaks English. Music is business. Yeah. I don't see if there's a reason why you should be selling iPhones in Goliath. Or one of the villages in South Sudan, you go and sell iPhones. You think anyone is going to buy it?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So it's the same thing in the music industry. If doing music in English is so important that it makes you international, then there are so many artists that are singing in English. Are they better than Alijoma? No. Have you supported them more than me? So now you want me to sing in English? Have you supported those artists? You've not supported them. Yeah. If you did, they would.
What difference did it make?
Yeah. They would be better than me, but they are not. Because at the end of the day, I'm the most streamed artist, the most booked artist, and most loved. So, if you think what I'm doing is wrong, then why do people love it? I really have no problem with whoever that want to sing in English, but I believe that music is a language of its own. In the earlier, let's say 90s and early 2000s, we were listening to Lingala. We were listening to the Ethiopian and Eritrean music. Let me not even talk of Ugandan music. This is what was playing in every bar, every South Sudanese bar. Like, we're just playing that this kind of music, we don't understand what it means. So, music is just, it's a language itself. So it's funny how a South Sudanese would criticize someone for singing in one of the 64 languages in South Sudan. Yeah? But then, you're listening to Diamond Platinum from Tanzania, and you're not going to criticize him. You'll say nothing about him, you say he's international, and he sings in Swahili. But there's someone who sings in Dinka, you say he's local.
That's absurd.
Yeah, so we just have we just hate ourselves. The thing is, we don't want to promote our own. We are so quick to judge, and all we know is to criticize or to hate others when they're trying to do something. These are the same very people that will give money to a foreign artist because the foreign artist has sung something they don't understand, and they will leave you here, the one that sings the music they understand, the one that can be there for them tomorrow. They can never support you, but they will support the one.
But I think it's inferiority complex, whereby you feel like you're inferior and yours is below, and you think someone else is above you. Because if you don't accept your own language, at the level of Diamond,
it's just the same way. Like, even if you become a doctor at Abbott University and you are a South Sudanese, they're never gonna believe you. They'll bring a different doctor.
Absolutely.
Because just because you are a Junobi, they think you can't do it. So we have that in us.
There's a narrative.
There is that. There's that belief. It's just a belief, and we think, yeah, that's it. So, bro, language is language. One thing I know is that in our field, this industry, the art industry, it's not about language. It's just how artistic you are, how you put it. True. For someone to love it, that's what is important.
True.
Nobody gives a fuck about whatever language you use.
That's true. That's true.
If your music is good, I fuck with it, and that's it.
But then you made a good point, by the way. In early, leave alone the Lingala, you made a good point. You said that in early 2000, the most streamed music in South Sudan were what? Were the Lingala, the Ethiopian. But also, there were some South Sudanese artists who were singing their own dialect. But even other tribes from within South Sudan, they like the songs.
Yeah.
For instance, let me give you an example. You have
Gordon Kong, people are listening to John Kudus. You
have
can
Nyashan.
go to Nyachan.
Yeah.
You can go to Ye and find someone listening to John Kudus.
Exactly.
So
I don't know, what is it? Is it the new dynamic of South Sudan, where people feel like, or is it rooted within the tribalism that people have?
It's I'd say like I don't know. Should I say it's the poverty? Yeah.
Ignorant.
No, not even ignorant. I think the poverty, the political differences, and the so on. I think it's kind of our generation has been brainwashed to a way that we start hating ourselves. So look at the fashion industry. There's miss this and miss this and miss this and miss that. These are things we don't used to see. And the same thing in the music industry. So you're supporting me because I'm this person from whatever tribe I am, and you're not going to support the other person. So I'll go to Juba today and you realize that there's so much division that there are artists that can do their music concerts around Budere, Moniki, and San. They cannot even do a music concert in town. There are those who will do music in town. There are those even who do their concert around South Sudan Hotel and they cannot reach Freedom Hall. So there is just so much division in the industry or within the country. And people are trying to pour that hatred, into others.
Vomit it out.
You just vomit it out. So someone sings in Kakwa, start hating them and say they're being tribalist. But whatever they're singing, it has nothing to do with their tribe.
The content within the song.
Content within the song, maybe it's about love. So love doesn't know any tribe. So when you look at this, I'll just say that we are kind of brainwashed, and I'll say when there's poverty, there's a lot of mess. People seem not focused on the important things. You look at small details and you make them bigger ones, and they become the center of attention, and you just want to cause problem. Because somehow you feel like because you're suffering, it's caused by someone who is happy. So yeah, someone don't blame them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, really. Because usually with poverty, the hierarchy of life is messed up.
It is
messed up.
Yeah, because somehow you can never be focused at all. If you think Ali Joma is happy and is doing better, you start hating him. And this is why I say, when there is poverty, people will start talking of prostitution, people will start talking of theft and so many things. But I'll tell you this, if there was no poverty, you would not see all this.
Absolutely.
So it's the cause at the end of the day. Because I'll say that 90% of us South Sudanese will live below poverty line. Yeah? Below. So people are traumatized. You just hate on someone just because they have something that you don't have. You meet someone today on uniform, and you start behaving like your life is okay, and then they look at you and they look at themselves. These are people who don't sleep the whole night, just trying to protect you. And then there is you. You come with your own car. They're trying to stop you, and you don't even stop. You just pass, and you fuck them up. They think otherwise. We're like, okay, so what are they thinking? Okay, they are Nas Kubar.
But you're a hustler.
Yeah, that's what they say. But they don't know you're a hustler. But then somehow you're becoming a stupid hustler. You also don't understand that this person is also traumatized.
True.
So they need some respect. You need to respect them. So if you don't do that, so that person may end up shooting you.
True.
And then you're going to think that they're bad people, but it's also that traumatized.
Traumatized, true.
Yeah?
True.
So there is just so much going on.
God helps. You said you are a family man, a father. Yeah. So let's dive into the family. Usually, I feel some people don't feel okay to share their family, being a public figure. Yeah. But also, a lot of things are covered, and the purpose always are open up, because usually we as South Sudanese, we're not open up about this kind of things and all this stuff. So like, being a father, was it before fame or after fame? Within fame.
Yeah.
And how did you the management of the both and all this stuff, being a family man and being also
it's not easy, but one thing I know that is family is the most precious thing that you need to protect at any cost. And I make sure that my family is not mixed up with my career in any way. And this is why I don't talk a lot about my family. And that's why my family is not so much on media. Like many other people would do. So I feel like family is the most delicate part of a famous person. If anybody needs to get to me, they'll get to me through my family.
True.
And which is I have to protect my family by any cost and make sure my business and my family don't mix up in any way. And that's why most times when I talk about this, or when people ask me, it's a shock when I tell someone I'm a family person, because it's part of me. But I don't like talking about it, but then when questions like that come up, I just have to give you a summary of it. And that's it. Yeah. But it's not easy. Music is a very jealous industry. It does not allow you to do many things at the same time. You can't do multitasking. You cannot do it in music. Music needs like full time. One mistake you do, like just when you sleep out like this, it's a mess already for you. So you need to remain active. You need to work. You need to, So, but I'll say I'm trying my best. I may not be the best, but whoever is trying in this world, I think I'm one of the people that are trying. I may not be the best, but I try. I make sure I try to balance.
That's beautiful. So let me again do it on the family part. Pardon me. So on your family part, like let's say your kids, what was the reception like? How do they feel like right now? Their father being on the spotlight. Do they see? And what are they like? What are their reactions and all this stuff?
Yeah, they know, but one thing for sure, like I told you, I don't let them get to the other side of my life. So me to them, I'm just their father.
So at home you have a different face. You have a different character, different face.
Yeah. when I'm with them, I'm not an artist. Not in any way. So to them, I'm just a father. The fame, the what, no. It's not part of it.
That's
But they know. They know I'm famous, they know I'm this, but yeah.
So in a way, do you feel like fame has changed you, or let's say the character, in a way, do you feel like it has changed you?
Fame, no. Fame hasn't changed me. Though fame has just maybe stopped me from assessing some things that I could be assessing if I was just a normal person. That's also not for bad reason. It's a good one. So I don't assess some things because I'm not able to.
The mobility.
Yeah, the mobility. I'm not so flexible to do everything that any normal person can do. But everything about me is just the same. So yeah, fame has not changed me. Though fame is very dangerous. Fame doesn't change people. It's only when you misuse the fame. People think that has changed you, but you just misused it.
Abused.
You abused it. You do a bad thing out of it because you have it. But you can get famous easily, but to keep it is the most hardest part of it.
True. They say you can do stupid thing and become famous.
Yes, you can do anything to
and
be
you
famous.
become famous instantly.
You can do anything to be famous, but how do you keep it? That's what is important. Can you keep that fame? That's what is important. How long can you hold it? How long can you remain famous? And what is your legacy like? What kind of stories do people say when they talk about your fame and your legacy? So that's what matters. So I am famous, and to me it means nothing. And I don't even need to brag, and this is why I don't brag. You will not see me on media. I will not be posting new cars. I will not be posting this, flashy life and so on. I can't do that. I feel like it's not part of me. Even if I have all that, I don't think it's my life. I would want to see my kids be the one doing this in future. At least they have reason to say. My son will have a reason to say, Ali Joma. So, but me, who am I? Yes, I'm Ali Joma. So, and so what? I'm just some hustler that does work so hard, to find myself up here. So I don't think there's anything I can celebrate about myself. I feel like it's only my kids that can celebrate me. They have a right to be proud and do whatever they do.
True.
Yeah. So that's it. So fame for me is
nothing.
It's nothing.
So how do you see yourself now? In 5 years from now? Let's speak of your legacy. Speak of the legacy you're gonna leave, the influence, the impact you're gonna have.
In the next 5 years, I may not be doing music, but
You're not doing music.
I may not be doing music, but I'll still be in the music business.
You're thinking to retire?
No. I don't know if artists retire. Artists don't.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to retire.
So, but what do you mean that you're not going to be in the
it means that I may not be
doing music.
May not be recording more music. I will be more engaged to other things within the music business. And if there's one thing I really need to do, it would be stupid if I stay in the music industry for like 2 decades and have not changed anything in the industry. It's no point of singing. I need to make sure, at least in the next 5 years, that the South Sudan music is being heard somewhere. And the South Sudan music itself should not be treated the way it is treated now. People just take it out, because there are artists that are in the business, in the music business, and there are those that are doing music. But I want to make sure in the next 5 years that artists are not doing music, artists are in the music business.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So at least you get to benefit from your art. It's not just about telling people you're the best artist, you are this, you are that, because of the numbers you have on social media. Social media can lie to you. Nowadays, you can buy views, you can buy likes, you can buy comments, and nothing you cannot buy. But you cannot buy physical funds. So if you cannot build them, you'll be lying to yourself. Because the funds online, they are scattered everywhere. You cannot put them together. So if you do a concert in Kampala today, the people from Egypt, the one in Australia, the one in Canada, where they will not come to this show, it means that they're just scattered. They're all over. They're everywhere.
True.
You don't have the funds. So, and if you don't have them, then you're not going to benefit from the music. So I really need to make sure that that changes. So I may not be doing music, but I will be in the music business. I'll be fully there in the music business.
That's amazing. Someone told me that usually the measure of music, a successful music career is usually based on it's not on the numbers, but also sometimes at the amount of money you've accumulated during your career. Does it apply to your case?
Yeah. See, that's what I was telling you. The one that benefits a lot from this music. Do you know artists makes a lot of money more than drug dealers?
True.
It's only in South Sudan that it's not happening because many of us are just doing music because we just want to be out there as an artist. But if you're in the music business, you may not be having so much numbers on media, but you have a catalog
Of revenues.
You have a catalog of music that people listen to. Your music is being streamed and you make money out of streams. It means that you can stay for a year without performing, but you're making money online because you upload a song today and it get millions of streams. That's a lot of money. Money goes into your account overnight. But some of these artists, if you cannot, if you don't understand the business part of it, you will be doing music for fame. And this is where someone who understands music comes to you and like, okay, it's fine. You can sing, yeah, I can pay for the song, I can pay for the video. And then they give you a contract and you sign it because you don't understand what it means. So you realize later on, you don't have any copyright over the song. The person owns it. The contract that you sign tells you that you can only terminate it after a certain period of time. It means that you cannot get out of it. You're stuck there.
Without knowing.
Without knowing. Later on you realize that you own nothing. You own music with your own sound. This is what our people don't know.
So literally you're using the guy was giving you money to consume it on your daily life things.
All you need is fame. It's not even to consume it. All you just need is fame. There are artists in this country that are very famous. They are famous, yes, because they did whatever it takes for them to be famous. But when it comes to the business part of it, they don't have it. They make nothing out of their music because nobody is streaming that music. People are listening to the people that listen to that music are those that even if you say you have a concert today, they will not come. They will not pay anything. It means that you're just doing music for fun. And there is someone that has copyrighted this song because they paid for this music. Are you aware that in the music business, someone can even register your own name and copyright them? And they'll make you famous. And by the time you want to walk away, they will tell you, you know what, you can use your other name, otherwise you can't use this name because they own it.
Your entire catalog.
The entire catalog. You don't have. So you have to use your own money to buy your masters. It happens with Bomali. When Bomali died, Bomali didn't have any right over his songs, all his catalog. So the kids had to get money. Actually, Michael Jackson gave money to them so they can buy their father's catalog. So
It's crazy.
That's it.
So in our music industry, do you feel that this literacy, the literacy you have right now about the copyright, the music, the revenues, the copyright, do you feel that some people have this literacy?
I doubt. If there are only few, maybe there are only few artists that maybe have knowledge about this. The level of ignorance is too much for us. Some of these artists, they even don't have their music copyrighted. You find some songs already, they're already on Apple Music and on Spotify. And even these artists themselves, they're not even aware who put them there. It means that there's someone benefiting out of their music. No, not them. It's not them even who uploaded the songs.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because they have no idea. They just think that, yeah, music is just like that. You go to the studio, record your song, Kalas, you send it to people on WhatsApp, Kalas, you have music. That is it. You don't have right over it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So it's only a few. Only a few. I really doubt that.
Who's the most streamed artist on Spotify? Other platforms?
I don't know, but I don't know about individuals. But all I know that I'm the most streamed artist in the whole country. I looked
The
at
monthly play.
I looked at all my numbers. I didn't see any artist that has those numbers in South Sudan. So I know I'm the most streamed. But
That's amazing.
yeah.
That's amazing. Ali Joma, let me just finalize with 3 rapid questions. Very first one.
Sure.
Fame or money? Fame or money?
I choose money.
Money. Why?
Yeah. You have the money, bro, you can find your way to fame. It's like saying that you would want women, but you don't want money. What's the point? When you have the money, you will have the women. When you have the money, you can also be famous. So, why do you need to be famous when you're broke? For what?
True. There's no point at all.
What is the point? You don't need to.
It's crazy. Actually, money moves it eats a lot of things.
Money, stop nonsense, bro.
It eats a lot of
When you have the money, bro, you can talk to anyone. Yeah.
Let's do this again. Power or money?
Bro, I'll tell you this for free. There is power without money, yes. But there's no any power that is greater than financial power.
True.
So, it all goes back to money.
True. Money runs.
It runs everything.
Runs everything.
You're financially strong, you are okay. You can buy anything that can protect you. But when you don't have the power, you can get that power that you need. Because the money will give you power. And this is why when a woman has money, she gets to be with 2 powers. First of all, she has a power because she's a woman. Like, naturally, she is protected. And she's always a victim of anything. Even if she's the one that is being the predator, she still becomes the victim. So when she has the money power, she's too powerful more than anything. So yeah. So power, you can buy power with money. But the spiritual power,
Absolutely.
you can get it.
Sure.
And that is the best. If you have the spiritual power, you will definitely have the financial power.
That's absolute.
Okay.
That's absolute. Musical popularity or musical longevity?
I will not go with the musical popularity. It's something that you cannot keep for more than 5 years. You know of many artists that are famous. They were once famous and they're nowhere.
Faded.
They faded. But if you didn't put fame too much and you focused on the business part of it, you can succeed in other fields of life, fields of business. I can stop doing music today and I find myself in real estate business. You can be doing agriculture and so on. I can still be a very successful businessman. So music popularity, it's not bad, but how do you use it? Use the music popularity for you to tap into other businesses. If I get the music popularity, I can divert it and go to join politics if I really want to be a politician, because I have the numbers. I need the money. If I have the money, then I'm okay. I can leave music. As you see, there are many artists that joined politics.
Sure.
There are many artists that joined business. So it depends on how you divert your popularity and how you use it, how positive you convert it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Final question. I believe there's someone someone there who is like looking up to you as a person, as an artist. There's a lot of messages within your songs. You inspire a lot. What's your message to this kind of people?
Yeah, life is rough, yeah. But it only gets better when it's rough. So all I can say is whatever you're going through in life, you just have to have that hope that everything's gonna be all right, and just believe in yourself, because there is no any power stronger than the power that is within you. So when you fail, when you become a failure, it's you that invite the fail. And whatever that gives you sleepless nights is not something that someone else did to you. It's you that did it yourself. It means that you hold the power to be successful, and you also hold the power to be a failure. So all I can just say, there's a lot going on, there's a lot happening, but yeah, just keep your head up and believe that things are going to be all right.
That's amazing. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Ali Joma, thank you for being on the podcast. I really appreciate your time.
I appreciate it being here as well. I enjoyed the conversation. It's really nice. I always look out to this kind of conversations because I don't get to discuss all this through my music, and I feel like this is the only way. As an artist, this is the only way I can connect with my fans, and at least they'll get to know me at a personal level, not as an artist. So thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.